climate change? Yes, the climate changes. It was different weather yesterday than it was today. The climate is forever changing.
Wow. Weather means short-term atmospheric conditions, things like temperature, cloud cover, wind and rain. Whereas climate means weather conditions in an area over a longer period of time. For example, the UK has a temperate climate, so 4 seasons and mild temperatures all year round, whereas Indonesia has a tropical climate, so constantly hot temperatures and 2 seasons, dry and wet. If you don't know the difference between climate and weather, please, please, please don't lecture people on climate change.
Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about climate change / global warming. So the reason why Candace, in that clip at the beginning, the reason why Candace used climate and weather interchangeably is because the left does it all the time. But they only do it when it suits them, when it suits their agenda. If it doesn't snow, we're in November and we're in Minnesota, Wisconsin somewhere, it hasn't snowed in 2 weeks. Oh, that's because of global warming. That's because of climate change. That's because you guys need to give up all your electricity and your gasoline cars and do what we tell you to do. But when there's a winter vortex, when it's one of the coldest days on record in recent memory, oh, that has nothing to do with it. Didn't we tell y'all that weather and climate are different? But you guys use weather to boost your argument on climate change. So you're a bunch of hypocrites. And that brings us to Hillary Clinton. So we had this heat wave. It's summer. Southwest United States is hot as a sun bitch. Nevada, Southern California, Arizona, 3 of the hottest states in the union, probably the 3 hottest states in the union. And these states are always in states of drought. But Hillary Clinton posted on Twitter, let's take a look at this. This senile old bat is out for a rocker. Hot enough for you? Thank a MAGA Republican. What? Or better yet, vote him out of office. So she's posting about Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix hit 110. Have you been in Phoenix? Have you spent significant time in the summer in Phoenix? If you were elected back in 2016, if you were elected Hillary, what would the temperature be in Phoenix? Will it be below 100? Because I can guarantee you it will still be above 110. So why are you posting this crap? You're posting all this BS because you're trying to manipulate people. Because y'all told us weather events, short-term weather had nothing to do with climate change. But here you go, using this to boost your argument. You can't take these people seriously. MAGA Republicans, for real? So I guess it's their fault because they didn't want to go along with the leftist agenda, the Green New Deal, Biden's climate change initiative, the Paris climate change agreement, whatever the hell it's called. So because people have arguments against that, and because you're not sheep to just go along with whatever plan they have to enrich themselves, because that's what it's really about, all of a sudden, you're the problem. You're the cause of a heat wave. And I'm going to tell you another reason why you can't take these people seriously. What about nuclear energy? Democrats, for whatever reason, hate nuclear energy. In electricity production, we have 2 different types of systems. We have the continuous systems, the systems that are constantly online, producing electricity 24 hours a day, and that's using coal. These are the common ones, using coal, natural gas, and nuclear energy. So these systems are heavily reliable. The former 2, coal and natural gas, actually pollute the atmosphere. Nuclear energy doesn't. Nuclear energy is clean. It's one of the cleanest forms of energy that we have. Then you have the other form of electricity production that's intermittent energy. And the big 2 on that are solar and wind. When the sun goes down, there's no electricity being generated. When the wind stops blowing, there's no electricity being generated. So these systems have to have backups, and I'm not talking about batteries. So if you're in a city that's powered by a massive wind farm or a solar energy plant, your system is backed up more than likely by natural gas. So what happens is once this wind stops blowing, we get a burst of wind or the wind blows continuously for a little while, it stops. If it was just the wind only, immediately electricity would stop because there's no way to store this unless you put in an extremely expensive battery system. We're still working on that tech. So what happens when the wind stops blowing is the natural gas comes online. What happens at night or on a cloudy day, overcast, this solar energy is weak, is not powerful enough to power thousands of homes, so it has to be backed up again by a natural gas plant. This is our current technology. This is what we can have for this clean energy. But there's another solution, nuclear energy. It doesn't need backup. Nuclear energy is clean energy and it sustains itself completely. It doesn't need natural gas or coal to back it up. You don't have to worry about this system failing, going offline. And the arguments against nuclear, that's a completely different video. But the left don't even want to consider it. So it shows you there's a problem with their argument. They're not serious about clean energy because nuclear energy is the best clean energy available in 2023 technology. So what's it about? Money. They want to empower themselves, make you give up certain types of things like gasoline cars, certain types of food. They want to be able to fund certain companies that they're in bed with, companies where they receive campaign donations and all of this crap, like Solyndra with Barack Obama, which I mentioned before. So bottom line is, you can't take these people seriously. This whole climate change, it's a heat wave, all of it is complete nonsense. And Hillary Clinton, I don't know, maybe she believes it because she is old as hell and senile. I mean, have you seen her lately? She's just trying to stay relevant. But yeah, let me know what you think. Leave me your thoughts down in the comments below. Thanks for watching.
Do you remember that one night when we fell in love? What we had felt so right, 'cause we had tried.